Hi everyone, we are now on to our very final row of pictures on this lovely page from Rita Berman's Meine Reise Durch Asien, and we have done the top row and the second row, and now we have this one to do. So I'm going to start with the actual leaf. It could be tempting to just do it all one colour, but we're going to do a couple of different shades of green. I think that'll be fun. I'm going to do the sort of bluey greens, I think, just because it looks a bit like a palm or something, which I feel I colour in the bluey greens. I don't know whether they really are. This is a Viridian, where I'm going to start. It's the darkest green in the Castle Arts soft touch set that I've got. I've got the 72. So I'm just going to gently put down quite a deep layer in the centre and then fade it out like that. Now if you've only got a few pencils, you can fade that all the way to the end, but I'm going to bring in some lighter ones to make it a little bit easier. Oh, excuse me sniffing, I feel a bit bunged up today. I don't know why. My son's had a bit of a cold, so maybe it's that, I don't know. Maybe I just need some antihistamines for my nose. Sometimes I get a bit of allergies, so I don't know, but never mind, it's okay. Right, and by making it darker in this little centre area, it gives it depth as well. Makes it look like it's deeper down in here, which I rather like. Right, I'm going to pick the next colour. Let's have a look. We have got a Pthalo green, which I might pick, actually. That's quite a nice bluey greeny colour. Again, it needs a sharpen. I'm also a little bit worried isn't the right word. Wondering, I haven't done the stem. Actually, I'm just going to go back to the Viridian, just do the top of the stem. I'm not going to do it as deep as this, and actually I'm going to do a little bit each end. On the outside of each of these, the loopy bits, they're all different at the moment, and they're all a colour that's from the item in the picture. This item is green, and these are green. I don't really want two green ones next to each other, so I'm having a little think about what to do. Also, my background colour, I don't know. I'm going to fade this towards the inlet. So start to overlap it where you started to fade your Viridian, and then fade the colour towards the end of the leaf. So I might break with my pan and do the edge maybe to match in with these florals rather than this leaf. I think it might work. I'm going to fade that towards the middle. Now if you leave a little bit of white on your leaf or stem, it looks ultra shiny, but I'm not doing it like that. I'm just going to fade it down towards the end. So I hope everyone's well. I'm feeling a bit anxious, to be honest. I try not to share my anxiety with you, but there's nothing too major. I've got a workman back again tomorrow on the kitchen, and I've got to move my kitchen upstairs to the sitting room. So it's just planning everything, thinking about whether it's all going to be ready on time. Really, it's not, you know, it's not major anxiety. It's just a little worried, really. Anxious probably is a too strong a word. But my lovely boys start back at college tomorrow too, and they've been helping me. Sorry, this is the Pthalo green light. I'm just colouring and talking, not telling you. And I'm just going over the areas that are slightly lighter and taking the colour to the tip of the leaves. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. But yeah, we've moved a lot of things upstairs this morning. Because we can still use our kitchen today, so we're making the most of it, so we're keeping things downstairs that we will need. but they will slowly get moved upstairs, like the table. Until I move the table, I can't move the toaster or the microwave up, because they obviously need to sit on it. I guess I could move the microwave upstairs, but it's a bit heavy for me anyway. I'm needing to be careful. My boys are being brilliant, carrying things for me. One of them's got a sore knee and he's been just taking it slowly. The other one was okay, and then he hurt his knee. So I've been trying not to lift very much, so we're taking it easy. And their dad was majorly stressed this morning because he had some sort of presentation that he was worried about at work. Now, florals and background. I'm going to plan all the colours next. We have all our we've got 2 blue backgrounds, a green, a red, a pink, a yellow. So we haven't got a purple background. That might look quite nice with this colour, if it's fairly pale. But the item above is purple, so maybe that might be a bit too much purple. We could do a brown background. I might do that. Yeah, let's do that. I'll show you. It doesn't have to look too icky. I mean, you think, oh, brown, but it'll, what we're going to do is we're going to do some lightish tones to try to make it look slightly, maybe slightly yellowy. I've sort of grabbed these. Yeah. So we're going to start with the darkest brown on the edge, as we always do with our circle backgrounds, and use the Van Dyck brown. Whoop, and go around here first. So there's a lot of background here, so I'm going to do quite a lot of this, but fade it a lot, because this is significantly darker than the next brown, so it's not going to be so easy to blend. So if we fade it a lot, it'll make it a lot easier. I always find that anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to get quite lazy having the kettle in the sitting room. I will just be able to get myself a drink with hardly moving. And I've also got my chocolate bar is in the sitting room, so that's going to be a bit easily accessible rather than having to go downstairs to the kitchen to grab it. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on myself. This is a bit too light. I'm going to come back and do a bit more in a minute. So yeah, I'm going to have to be really careful, but maybe once I eat up the chocolate I won't buy any more. I don't know. I'm sort of saying that and then thinking, no, you won't do that. Of course you'll buy more. It's chocolate. I know there are people that don't like chocolate. Well, I know 3 people that don't like chocolate, which, considering how I don't really know that many people, that's actually quite a lot. I'm thinking, what's wrong with you people? So, I don't know. My family certainly do, that's for sure. But I have the 100% no added sugar, so no sweetener, no sugar, just 100% cacao chocolate bars, so that I can get the health benefits, the nice texture and taste without the sugar. Right, I'm just going in here. I don't know how well you can see. Oh, you can see fairly well. I wasn't sure whether the light would create too much shadow there. Now, I'm just not sure about that bit. I think that'll be a loopy bit, or maybe nothing. I'll just leave it for now and worry about it in a minute. So we'll go for our yellow ochre light now. Oops, I just hold it miles out of shot so you can't see it. It's useful, isn't it? And we'll just cover up this brown. Now we may need to add more brown to help with the blending and transition, but we'll see how it works. See how it works out. But I've got meals planned for 3 days, so without having a cooker. So for today we're having a cooked meal. It's got a cooker, so we're making use of it. And then we will have a microwave, which does have an oven and grill. I've never used the oven and grill. I don't know how to do it. But anyway, I'm going to do wraps or pittas, and I think probably wraps. Day one, I've got some tuna. We can have a sort of tuna salad wrap. It's nice and easy to make. I've got lettuce and cucumbers and peppers and things like that. And day two, I've got some chicken for the boys. They like chicken. I don't eat meat. They do. I eat fish, but not meat. I'm going to put the yellow in next and then come back and tidy it up, because at the moment it's looking a bit messy for my liking. But if we can go from this way and then we can get this sort of full picture. Then on Friday I got them some Scotch eggs. Now my one son doesn't like sausage meat, but they like, there's a sort of vegetarian Scotch eggs that you can buy, so they're little eggs with a veggie sausage mix around them. He likes those, so I got them some of those. And I will use something from the freezer probably. I've got some roasted chickpeas in the freezer for me. I can take that right down. So yeah, so we've got those meals planned. I haven't thought about the weekend because I thought they might want to do takeaway, or we might want to eat out, so I haven't sort of planned that quite yet. But luckily we live 10 minutes walk from a supermarket, so I can just pop out and get things on a daily basis if necessary, although I'd have to be aware that the builders might need me here for various reasons. I think we're getting somewhere now. There we go. Now I am wondering whether we could use that yellow for the outside, but we have done a yellow one. Well, we did a sort of gold one, which was almost yellow. Let's have a go at the flowers. Now on the other one where we did flowers, here it is, we did, I think it was light lavender and lavender, and I had thought that maybe I do that one the same, but I'm not sure how well it's going to go. So I think let's just put the colours here. I think it might work. Let's do it. Let's do it the same. I think it might look good if it's matching. So the centres of these were this. I'm sorry, this is the lavender colour for the centres. And I'm just blocking that in. I'm not doing anything too special. And this one, and I think I did it a little darker towards the centre than the outside. So I'm going to continue with that sort of colouring. All the way around. I'm actually colouring a completely different picture next door at my desk. Obviously I can't be colouring this because I'm doing it on film. So these look like they're just blocked in. Maybe this doesn't... I'll try and make it less towards the outside. I'm not even sure if that's the same colour. Oh well, I'm doing it now. This is lavender light, by the way. Yeah, I'm doing a matchstick mouse from the floral book, which is nice. You would have had a flip through by now. I was given it, and it's a lovely book. And I'm doing a buddy colour in it, and my friend picked a lovely relaxing picture, so it's been a really good one to do today when I'm feeling a bit so that's good. Now I'm going to do, I've decided, the these in this colour. I haven't got a pink outside yet, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if we can keep this up on all of them, but I will have a think between videos and maybe contrive something. I don't always like sort of making it too planned, but I think it might just... we might then be able to get a different colour background and a different colour outside for each one. But I don't know, we're running out of colours. We haven't got a brown or we have got a brown, we haven't got a grey, and we've got quite a dark green. I guess we could do a light green. it's almost different. So I'll have a think anyway in a minute, and look at the pictures as well and see what works with them, because that's important too. I think this looks a little bit like it's got the sun behind it, which is quite fun with the yellow. So it's really simple, this bit. We'll grab the white pen in a minute and do a few details. Excuse me, where is it? Here we go, the white Posca. Let's go around the edge like we've done on all of them. I think it's nice to have this consistency. It just helps tie them all together because they're all different colours. You might choose to do your backgrounds or your loopy bits, semicircles, all the same colours so that they sort of match up and tie together. It would be a nice way to do it. I haven't done the centre of that flower, I've just noticed. I'll do that in a minute. I think I did that. It needs the light pink in the middle, the lavender light, which is here. There we go. Okay, I think we're done with that one. I could put some white on the leaf, but I think it looks fine without any. I think it would look a little strange, to be honest. So that's me. Tomorrow I've got a really pretty fan. I'm just going to spend a few minutes plotting colours, planning and plotting, and come back tomorrow and I will have a fully working plan, I hope. But thank you for watching today. I hope you have a really lovely rest of your day and happy colouring.